Okay, welcome to Lawn School for your 2026 lawn program, and this is going to be for Zoysia grass. Now, the cool thing here is we have this for zone 11, 10, 9, and 8. So I'm going to tell you what you should apply at what time, depending on what freeze zone you are in. And you can just do a quick Google search to see which freeze zone you are in. Now, the difference from this to my St. Augustine video is the main thing is the spring fertilizer and the fall fertilizer timings are different. And then the most important is what you are applying, not necessarily pre-emergent and pests or weeds, but it's going to be the types of fertilizers that you use from spring, summer, and fall are definitely going to be different, and the times are going to be different. This is very important for Zoysia grass. Now, this is hard to read and might not be great, so I have a PDF on my website at bettercallchad.com. For each zone, I have a PDF that you can purchase. It's going to be just $6, and it has this broken down for your zone, and even in more detail. So it's a lot easier to read than this. Now let's get started on your 2026 Zoysia lawn program. So we're going to start here in zone 11 at the very beginning of the year. It's going to be your pre-emergent. That is going to be late January to early February. Now, prodiamine is one of the best active ingredients for pre-emergent, so I recommend a product that does have prodiamine as a pre-emergent, which most products will. Now, zone 10 is going to be early February, zone 9 is going to be early to mid-February, and zone 8 is going to be mid-February to early February. Now, the most important is soil temperatures. You want to be applying your pre-emergent when soil temperatures are at 55 degrees. Now, this is going to be different, of course, for where you're at, and this isn't an exact perfect scale. You can go to Greencast soil temperature map, and you can look up the active soil temperature in your area. But from my research, I have found that around these times is when, in a 10-year average, is when your soil temperatures hit that 55 degree mark. Now let's go to spring fertilizer. This is what's super different and very important for Zoysia grass. Now, the most important thing before these dates and everything is wait till the lawn is green. Not necessarily green, but wait till your Zoysia grass naturally greens up on its own. You don't really want to actually wake Zoysia grass up, unlike you do other grasses. You want to let it come out of dormancy on its own and start to naturally green up, get a little bit of growth, and then you want to feed your Zoysia. That's extremely important to do. Now, my biggest recommendation for spring fertilization for Zoysia is a 15-0-15. Zoysia loves potassium. You want to balance out as much nitrogen as you do potassium, and you don't want to over fertilize Zoysia. So a 15-0-15 is going to be a great blend from sandy to clayer soils, and I would say the difference is the rate. More loamy clay soils, you can probably use less of that 15-0-15, where in sandier soils, you will have to use more. But I love that blend, and that's exactly what Zoysia wants. Now, again, this is going to be a good timeline for roughly when for my research, but if the grass is not greened up, we've had a very cold winter, so I've kind of made sure I put my scales here on the far end because this program is designed for 2026, so I've kept in mind the very cold snaps that we've had in warmer areas, but make sure that grass greens up on its own. Now, that spring fertilizer is going to be good in zone 11 for mid-March. Zone 10 is going to be late March to early April. Zone 9 is going to be early April to late April, and zone 8 is going to be mid-May to late May. Now, be patient. I know you're going to see people with St. Augustine's, Bermudas, things like that greening up before your Zoysia. Zoysia has some of the longest dormancy state, and that means nothing's wrong with your lawn or nothing's wrong with your Zoysia. That's how Zoysia is. So don't get jealous when other people get green because they did a different type of grass, or if your neighbor put down a bunch of fertilizer way before the Zoysia woke up, and of course it will start to green up before yours, but that is very unhealthy for the Zoysia and will cause problems down the road. So stick with the program, stay true, wait for that to green up. I keep saying it, and I can't emphasize it enough how important that is for Zoysia grass. Now, your pest control, I like a Bifin IT, anything with bifenthrin, imidacloprid are great insecticides to use. I always recommend a liquid. Now, these are gonna be times to put down a pest prevention. And what that means is some of these products can prevent anywhere from 30 to 90 days, and these are peak pest months for your area. A lot of people wait till they see an active issue to treat, and that's absolutely fine. That's a way to use less pesticides, and it's cheaper, but you have to keep an eye on your lawn. So if you don't want to do that and you want to make sure you're applying pest prevention at the right times, these are the times to do it. So it's going to be April and August for zone 11. Zone 10 will be April and August as well. Zone 9 will be May, and zone 8 will be June. These are going to be the best time. It doesn't mean that's the only time frame you're going to see pests. That is their most active times for your zone. Now, your summer fertilizer. These timings aren't much different than the other grasses, but the main thing is what you're going to apply. Now, if you're Zoysia, and by the way, I have a full Zoysia video if you want to know more about that, but this is more about the program you want to do this year. Now, if your Zoysia is growing and you're happy with the growth, which Zoysia doesn't need to grow a lot, but if your Zoysia is growing and the only thing you feel it's missing is a color, maybe a little more green, just add iron. Just add iron. Don't add nitrogen if not needed to Zoysia. That's not nearly as important with other grasses, but it's very important when it comes to Zoysia. So in these summer months, I like very low amounts of nitrogen if needed, but mainly high amounts of iron to keep that color you want. Now, because it did get so cold and your Zoysia might take a little bit to wake up this year, I'm not against using a little more nitrogen in your first summer application to really boost that up because it was such a cold winter. Now, what's going to be good for summer? Now, if you're in really sandy soil and the grass hasn't woken up, the 15-0-15 at a very light rate can be something good to apply, but you have to make sure it's really light. But other products is a 600 micronutrient. That's gonna have to be a liquid. There's granular ironite, which is great for iron. There's liquid ironite, which is a 701. Even milorganite can be great. But all those high iron products, low nitrogen, when I mean low nitrogen, 6-7% nitrogen, things like that. But if you're happy with the way your lawn is growing, just add iron. Now for zone 11, that's those summer fertilizer rounds are gonna be May, July, September. Now for zone 10, your summer fertilizer rounds are gonna be May, July, September. For zone 9, your summer's gonna be June and August. Yep, and then for zone 8, your summer fertilizer is going to be June and August. Those are going to be your main rounds when to apply your summer fertilizer, which we call spoon feeding the lawn, just giving it micronutrients and things like that to keep it going. And in the case of Zoysia, low nitrogen. And more potassium's always better. Okay, now fall fertilizer here. That's where things get a little different as well because that Zoysia is going to go dormant faster. Now, what I recommend for fall fertilizers is two things. You could do a 7-0-20 stress blend, which is going to be good because it's the lower nitrogen blend. I'd recommend that for the loamier soils. But if you're in a sandy soil, you still want to make sure you are giving nitrogen, and a 15-0-15, the same you applied in summer, just at a lower rate, maybe 3/4 of the rate you applied in the spring is going to be a good thing. But between the 7-0-20 and the 15-0-15, those are both great fall blends, just depending on the growth of the grass. This is just a last little feed before we go into the cooler weather and things like that. So fall fertilizer zone 11 is going to be October, zone 10 October, zone 9 September, and zone 8 September. Now we're gonna go into your fall pre-emergent. You don't have to do the fall. You don't have to do any pre-emergent. And I'd recommend if your lawn is not thick and full to not apply pre-emergent or only apply them in the thick areas. And if you're not sure, then don't apply, especially the spring. But fall is a lot more forgiving because it's not in the active growing season. But a good time for your fall pre-emergent is mid to late October. Mid-October to mid-November. October, and then October. So that is going to be a good 2026 lawn program. Now, what's not in here is winter fertilizer. In my PDF I'm going to give you is 2 reasons I ran out of room on the board, and plus most people don't do it even though it's extremely important, and you obviously do that in the winter months when your grass is dormant. So that is the most simple thing, but if you get my PDF on my website, I will have fall fertilizer. Now, you also don't see weed control, and that's because you treat weeds as they appear. I recommend going out every 45 to 60 days, spot treating weeds in your lawn, or just checking your lawn if you only have a few, hand pull them. If you have some weeds, there's good products like Celsius and Avenue South that you can use on your Zoysia grass year round. So those would be something good, but there's tons of different herbicides that work well for this turf, and it really, time of year isn't as important as getting out there and treating them when you have active issues. And now you can check out my website as well for some lawn kits with some products for pest, fungus, and weeds that make it simple for you to apply those things. Now, check it out. My PDF will have links to all the fertilizers that I recommend, and feel free to ask any questions. But this has been your 2026 lawn program. Let me know if you have any questions, and everyone have a great rest of your day.